Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Rice Owls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. They get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Slides a quick throw. Bites off a defender. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pocket breaking down. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route thing. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Missouri now in the red zone. And he's got it again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Turns it loose downfield. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. They're running here. The fullback gets the carry. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. They feed the fullback this time. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
The hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is out there again. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much.
He's looking deep here. Hitchcock inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Play action here on first down. Wide open downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They give it to the big fullback here. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now a carry here for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a good grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks right for a quick completion. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Rice.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.